Sunday morning, we're with Mama Pina and we're going to demonstrate how to make gnocchi. Gnocchi. You have to say it through your nose. Is that correct, Mum?
Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. How long have you been making gnocchi?
Ever since I was in Stromwell with my mother.
And
Then I came to Australia. I didn't do them for a long time, but then off and on I used to do it.
so tell me what you're doing now. You've just cooked the potatoes.
First of all, you use the pink eye potatoes, the ones with the pink skin. You boil them until they cook. When they cook, you just let them cool down a little bit, and then you peel them.
Yep.
And when you peel them, you mash them up like this.
Okay, so they're all being mashed up.
Once they're all mashed up, then you put the flour, and you use the flour that's 00. That's called light there, so 00. Right, they're all mashed up.
All right. Is that flour the best flour?
Right?
Is that flour the best flour you can use?
That's the only flour that makes them good.
Why is that?
Yeah,
Is it just for texture?
yeah, the texture, yeah.
All right. So now you actually
Mix in the flour.
mix it in and kneading it. And how long do you do this for?
Well, until you get a good dough to manage, and you don't put too much flour, otherwise it'd be all flour and no potato yolk.
All right. So the measurements is very important about how much you put in. So it's trial and error to start with. Well, if you're a beginner, does it take a few practices when you're starting to do gnocchi?
No,
No?
you just use your own common sense.
There you go. And for this part, this is really good to get your stress out, I reckon. It's like when you're got something frustrated, this is a great way to get it out. Cook. And then you have a great outcome. Eat your product fresh. And this is the all-time favourite, gnocchi. You can't beat fresh food, particularly made by a traditional Italian nonna. So as you can see, she's really mixing this. And are you ready now? Now, surgery's about to take place. Once we get through this next bit of modelling, bonding with your dough, oops, we're laying it out like a little sausage, big sausage rather, or a big bread roll. Cut it all up. And more surgical items are coming out. The knife and the fork are the essentials here. And now, how easy is it to do that? You make it look so simple. If I did it, I reckon it'd be a disaster. It's easy, just to cut it up just like that.
Yeah.
And once you've cut up everything, how many does this feed?
Right.
How many will this feed?
How many
Family?
would it be? There'd be enough for 4 people, I think.
4 people.
Yeah.
So with 4 people, you've used a kilo of potatoes.
Now, only just half a dozen potatoes. About half a kilo.
Half a kilo potatoes. See, and flour. So this is a really economical meal. Just got to make sure you get the right flour, and the red potatoes are the best. So here we go again. It's all looking very structured now. So when you've done this, when you've cut them all up, what happens then? Do you just let them...
When you cut them all up, I'll show you what to do. There you go. You see this fork? You just roll them onto the fork, and they come like that.
Is that essential?
That's what you do.
Is that just part of the fact that they look good?
Just give a nice sort of a shape, and they're better to cook it.
Why is that?
Because they cook better. They give it sort of a bit of a, not so thick. And when you cook them, you put water, and then you put salt, like when you cook spaghetti, and you put the gnocchi in. And when the gnocchi come to the surface, that means they cook. You can take them out. All right? That's the procedure.
That's the procedure. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to sign off now, and then we're going to come back when we do the cooking side.